So yeah, so we saw output then variable, we saw data type. So the next thing we are going to learn are the conditions. Okay, so let me just remove all it. Don't worry, guys. Everything will be, there on GitHub. So you all no need to get, worry that how we will get code again. Everything will be pushed on GitHub. And yeah, so I know many of you guys know what condition is. So condition is that if a certain amount of condition is satisfied, then only that chunk of code will be executed, or else it will not. For example, if you want to write a program that tells whether a man is applicable, or what we say, a boy or a girl is applicable to drink beer based on their age. So for example, if the user say I am 21-year-old, then yeah, he is eligible to drink beer, or else he is not eligible to drink beer. If you want to write this kind of code, so for that we use condition. Okay, if the condition satisfied, do this or else do this. So first let's declare a variable of age with let's say I believe my age 20. Okay. Oh yeah, not the okay. Just a minute, I don't know. Yeah. And in Kotlin we have a simple what we say, if else. So if is a keyword and then bracket, and inside this bracket you need to write your condition. Okay, here we will write our what we say, we will write our condition and then curly bracket, and here we will write all our code, and then else or else we will write other code. Okay, so this is how the if else work in the Kotlin, simple. So so now what we are writing a program to check whether user is eligible for drinking beer. Yeah, that's only thing in my mind, drinking beer. Okay, so and we have declared a age of 20. So what is the eligible age to drink beer is 21. So age should be greater than or equal to 21. Then only we will let's say we will print ln eligible for beer. Okay, for drinking the beer. Yeah, or else we will say what will we say? Let's stick with the standard, not eligible. Okay, so yeah, sorry for my typing. Yeah, so what this will our program will do is that first it will initialize a variable of age with value 20. Then it will check whether the age is greater than equal to 21. If the age is greater than equal to 21, then it will print it will say me that yeah, you are eligible to drink beer, or else it will, if the condition does not satisfy, then it will print me not eligible. Okay, so let's see, am I eligible or not? So you can see that I'm not eligible now to drink the beer. So now let's say we need to just modify the program so that if the guy is 18, or above and is below 21, then we will just say that guys, थोड़ा 2 साल रुक जाओ, 1 साल या 2 साल और रुक जाओ, then you are eligible to drink the beer. So that means what? If the condition, if the guy is not so then now we have two conditions. So the first condition is that if the user is more than 21, then print eligible for drinking beer. If else if the user is greater than 18 years, then we will say that कि थोड़ा साल और रुक जाओ, 21 के हो जाओगे तो पी लेना. Okay, so what it means that if, else if and else. So I know you guys know this basic. So for else if in Kotlin, we need to write else and then if. Okay, else if and then the condition over here, and then our else again. So this needs to go down. And yeah, so now what is our condition? That the age should be greater than equal to 18. Okay, age should be greater than equal to 18. We will say print ln wait for some year. Yeah, wait for some years period. Okay, we will say wait for some year idiot. So now let's run it. So what our program did that first it check if I initialize a variable, then it check whether I am more than 21. I'm not. So then it executed a second condition, that is age is greater than 18. So yeah, I'm more than 18. Then it just print this line, wait for some year idiot, and then it terminates the program over here. So you can see that the print ln not eligible did not get executed again. Okay, so and yeah, so this was all about the if else condition. Now, what I need to do is that instead of some years, I need to write how many years he have to wait. But I don't need to again declare a variable like for var is equal to how many year remaining and then do the subtraction. Yeah, about the subtraction and all. So I know most of you guys with some like so you guys know the operators. Like, how many of you are from, like, any programming language, any programming? How many of you C, C++, or any language? Do you guys know any language, or are you kind of real beginners? If you're real beginner, type beginner. If not, then type not beginners or not BEG. Because operator, oh, beginner. Okay. Sanket is beginner. Okay. Okay, so I got one command for beginner. So what operator is that? Operator means doing plus minus. So for example, let's say what operator means that I can just do simple calculations. Okay, so for example, 1 plus 1. Then this what this program will do is that it will print me 2. Okay, so we can see that. Okay, sorry, yeah, here. And yeah, so see, it gave me 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Similarly, 1 minus 1, I will get 0. And then I can also do multiplication. So like 1 into 1, it will give me 1 into 1, 1. And if I change it from 1 to 2, then it will give me 2. So kind of all your basic mathematical operation that you do. And also there are other things there. For example, here I want to, increment the age by 1. So what I can do is that I can write age is equal to age plus 1. So what this will do is that this will make increment my age by 1. Okay, this will increment my age by 1. So you see that now I am eligible for thinking beer. Why? Because what happened that first our program initialized a variable age by 20, then it added incremented age by 1. So what happened? 20 plus 1 is equal to 21. Okay, but now this is kind of a very old fashion of incrementing any what we say variable. The what we say more now what we say the more new standard is that we write plus equal to 1. So this is same as your a is equal to age plus 1. But instead what have someone raised hand? I saw someone raising hand. Is there any raising hand? Okay. So what? So age plus equal to 1 is similar to age is equal to age plus 1. But instead of writing age plus 1, we just write plus equal to 1. Similarly, we have age minus equal to 1. This will decrement age by 1. Similarly, we have into equal to 1. This will multiply the age by 1. And then we have what we say divide. So this will divide age by 1. Okay, so these are all called as a basic operator. So your plus minus equal to, and not only you can just not write 1, you can write any number. So if I write 18, then this will add 18 to my age. So my age would be 32. Okay, so yeah, you can see that it incremented my age by 12. So this is all kind of a basic programming. So you got all-in-one technology tips and Sanket, what the name of? So you guys understand what operator are? You got the idea of operator. Operator are nothing but your basic maths operation, that is plus minus equal to. Yeah, okay, Sanket, you got it. And yeah, so now okay, so let me remove this. Let me remove this part. So now what I need to do is here that inside my print function, I need to write that how many year more our user has to wait to drink beer. So for that, this is called as what you say. Uh, Wait a minute. This is called as string. This is also called as string concatenation. So how we used to do is that if you want to type any kind of variable, or what we say, if you want to do any kind of operator inside a string, you need to write dollar sign. This is a dollar sign. And if you want to print any age, then not a. If you want to print any variable value inside the string. Okay, so for example, let me show you guys. If I write wait for dollar age, so what age is? Age is our this variable over here. And if I print it right now, you can see that it will say me that wait for 20 years. So what it did that it printed the value of the age over here. And if I change it from age to AE, and if I try to print it, it will say me that unresolved reference AE. So the dollar sign is, so that dollar sign is already reserved over here. I think, let me see, is it reserved? No, it is not reserved. So if you write dollar sign and along with the dollar sign, if you write anything, it will treat it as a variable. Okay, so dollar $8, it will give me the value of a dollar $AG, it will give me the value of variable AG. Okay, the variable value. But if I try to do, let's say, age plus 1, if I try to write this, it will give me 20 plus 1. So what it did that it first it printed the value of age and then plus 1. So it is not incrementing the value of age. It just printed the value of age, that is 20, and then it treated this plus 1 as a normal string. Okay, so but I don't want this. I want age plus 1. I want 21 over here. Like I want whatever the age is plus 1. So for that you need to wrap age plus 1 inside a curly bracket. Okay, so what क्या करो तुम लोग, age को highlight करो and then press curly bracket like shift plus this square bracket, and it will give you this curly bracket. It will wrap it automatically around it. Okay, now if I run it again, you will see that it will tell me that wait for 21-year-old. It does not give me the same age 20 plus 1. It gave me, it added 20 plus 1 and then it printed it. But we don't want this. We want 21 minus age. Okay, not 31. 21 minus age. So a person is eligible to drink a beer after 21, right? So 21 minus his age will give me that how many more years he or she has to wait. Okay, so now if I run it, it will say me wait for 1 year idiot. Okay, wait for more 1 year idiot. Okay, so if I change this value from again 21, it will say me you're eligible for drinking beer. If I change it from not this, if I change the age value to 2, so it will say me that you're not eligible for drinking the beer. Okay, so you got the idea of how of the conditions, if else condition, and this string what we say. Yeah, I can't spell this word. Yeah, concatenation. You got the idea of all these things. So this was our basic if-else condition. Now the second thing that we are going to learn is the switch. So in our Kotlin, switch is different. Like it is totally different in switch. So if you are from what we say from C or C++ background, how we used to write switch is that we used to write switch. And then we used to write the value like whatever 21 or any kind of what we say the variable, and then inside the curly bracket we used to write case 1, case 2, case 8, and we used to write different cases depending upon the value, right? But over Kotlin it's totally different. So the switch is called when. Okay, so the switch is called when. But how we used to write switch, it's not like that. So to declare any switch, you need to declare a variable. So you need to, to initialize a switch, you need to declare it inside a variable. So how you used to do it there? You used to have var, and then let's call it switch, and then equal to when. So when is switched over Kotlin. Okay, so when is the switch in Kotlin? I don't know what Kotlin developer was thinking while defining the switch, but yeah, in our Kotlin, when is the switch of the Kotlin or whatever? Yeah. So yes, same here. Okay. So now what we are going to write is that depending upon this variable, let's say month. Okay, depending upon the value of month, our program will print the value of whatever the month is. Like for example, if the value of month is one, then our program will print it as a January and two as February and so on. So for that, I need to declare my month over here. So for Sanket and then one more guy, what switch is that in how in if else condition we used to write condition over and over again. So the switch is similar to if else condition, but instead of writing again else if, like for example, if I want to execute same program in if else, what I need to write is that if month is equal. Um, Guys, I think we need to take a 15 minute, not 15 minute, the 10-minute break. I have mosquito over here, so there will be a lot of background noise. So yeah, so we will meet at 6:50. So for what we were seeing, so what we were learning that we were learning switch. So what switch is that for beginners? Instead of writing many if else conditions, we can add a switch. For example, now I want to write a program that check not check it will print me the month name based on this number. For example, if I write one, then it will print me January. If I write two, it will give me February, and if I write 12, it will give me December. So for that, what I can do is that either I can write 12 different so not 12, yeah, 12 different conditions that will check that month is equal to one, then print and then January, else if month is equal no, let's you know let's me write over here. So what I can do is that I can write is that if month is equal to month. So what equal to is that if the value of the month is equal to one. If both the value are same, then print me what? Print me January. Print me January. Else if month is equal to 2, print me February, and I can just go on. Okay, I can go on till December, and if the user if like number is 13, then it will give me a print of that uneligible number. Okay, but this is kind of really hectic, like again and again write the same condition, month is equal to 1, month is equal to 2, and so on. What I can do is that I can write a switch. So switch is nothing but just a replacement of the number many if, and in our Kotlin we use when has a switch. Okay, and unlike other programs where we used to write switch, we used to write like this: switch is what where it is spelling a switch, and the variable that has to be evaluated like condition checking over here, and then we used to write cases. In our Kotlin, we used to declare or we used to initialize the switch or when in our variable. Okay, so let's say that this is our variable called switch, and it is equal to when. So when is the keyword, and inside the bracket I will write the variable that will be evaluated, and then the curly bracket, enter, and then I will write the condition. So for now, what we are going to do is that we are going to check the number of the month, and then we are going to give the name of the month. So how we used to do it over here is that we don't used to write case. Okay, like unlike how other programmers used to write case and then print ln. No, here we are not doing that. Over here there is something called an arrow operator. So what arrow operator is that? Arrow operator will say that okay, agar one hai, agar one dara bande hai. So this is our arrow, and then January. Okay, so what मतलब क्या हुआ? अगर 1 हुआ, अगर month की value 1 हुई, तो January बोल. So अगर हुआ क्या है वो ये bracket, ठीक है? So ये arrow बोलता है अगर value 1 आई तो भाई साहब January बोलो, अगर 2 आई so and यहाँ पे ना हमें तुम्हें देखा कि मैंने यहाँ पे ना ही कोई कॉमा मारा, ना ही कोई सेमी कोलन मारा, ना ही कोई डबल कोलन मारा, मैं सीधा एंटर मारा 2 एंड देन ब्रैक एरो ऑपरेटर एंड देन फेब्रुअरी। ओके, तो क्या हुआ, मतलब अगर 1 हुआ एंड हाँ, अनलाइक स्विच, अनलाइक द ट्रेडिशनल स्विच दैट यूज टू, जिसके अंदर हम लोग प्रिंट कर सकते थे, इधर प्रिंट नहीं होता। इधर पे एक्चुअली क्या कर रहा है, ये एक्चुअली में वैल्यू रिटर्न कर रहा है। मतलब क्या, ये जो आप देखे, ये देखो, ये हमारा वार, ये हमारा स्विच है, हमारा स्विच वेरिएबल है। मतलब क्या, वेरिएबल कहना क्या रहता है, वेरिएबल कहना रहती है वैल्यू। सो ये जो वेन देता है ना, ये वेन वो वाली वैल्यू देगा कि ये स्विच के अंदर कौन सी वैल्यू आएगी। ठीक है, सो लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, और इसके अंदर होता है लाइक हमारे हमारे सी या जावा के अंदर कैसा डिफॉल्ट रहता था, याद है आपको, हम रखते थे लास्ट केस में डिफॉल्ट, लाइक when is a function, नहीं नहीं नहीं, when फंक्शन नहीं है, when स्विच है। when is not a function, when is a switch। फंक्शन, फंक्शन कैसे आता है, जहाँ पे f1 आया ना, जहाँ पे f1 आया वो हो जाए फंक्शन। जैसे हमारा ये मेन है, हमारा ये मेन फंक्शन है, लेकिन when जो है ये फंक्शन नहीं है, when स्विच है। निधि आप फर्स्ट ईयर में है कि सेकेंड ईयर में, लाइक सेकेंड ईयर में है कि फर्स्ट ईयर में, आप सेकेंड है ना। सो आपको याद होगा ना कि सी के अंदर कैसा हम लिख रहे स्विच, याद है, स्विच लिखते हैं हम लोग, स्विच, और बेस्ड ऑन द वैल्यू। हाँ, सो ये वैन वही है, वैन डिट्टो स्विच के जैसा है, लेकिन ये वैल्यू रिटर्न करता है। थोड़ा घुमा फिरा के लोग वही करेंगे ना, लाइक कुछ नया बनाने के लिए, कुछ नया डाला इनोवेटिव। तो ये काइंड ऑफ कॉटलिन डेवलपर का जो है ना इनोवेटिव आइडिया था कि इंस्टेड ऑफ नॉर्मल तरीके जैसा लोग करते हैं प्रिंट करो, इन्हें प्रिंट नहीं करना था, इनको जो है वैल्यू रिटर्न करना था। सो हाँ, ये फंक्शन नहीं है, ठीक है, ये फंक्शन नहीं है, स्विच है, बट इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट प्रिंटिंग इट रिटर्न अ वैल्यू। तो क्या होगा, ये स्विच की जो वैल्यू होगी वो यहाँ पर आएगी। फॉर एग्जाम्पल लाइक 1 2 नहीं आएगा, जो आप देखोगे ना एरो मार्क, एरो ऑपरेटर के बाद जो लिखोगे वो जाएगी उसकी वैल्यू। अब जैसा हमारे स्विच के अंदर लास्ट के होता था डिफॉल्ट, याद है, हम लिखते थे डिफॉल्ट, और डिफॉल्ट में लिखते थे प्रिंट एफ इनवैलिड नंबर। तो सिमिलरली इसमें डिफॉल्ट नहीं है, इस पे इन भाई साहब ने लिखा है एल्स। ठीक है, तो ये कैसा होता है, इधर पे होता है ये एल्स और फिर ब्रैकेट, लाइक अगर देखो, चलो मैं ना क्या करता हूँ, लेट मी जस्ट टाइप टू रन इट। ठीक है, इसी में रन करूँगा, मुझे बोलेगा देन एक्सप्रेशन मस्ट बी एग्जॉस्टिव। मतलब क्या, लास्ट का इनको कॉन्सेंट चाहिए, एड नेसेसरी एल्स ब्रांच। सो कॉटलिन के अंदर एल्स जो होता है स्विच के अंदर, ये इनका डिफॉल्ट वाला केस होता है। ठीक है, तो मैं क्या करूँगा, लेट्स से मैं डाला यहाँ पे एल्स, और एल्स के बाद कर्ली ब्रैकेट नहीं, कर्ली ब्रैकेट नहीं, एल्स के बाद एरो मार्क। ठीक है, ये एरो ऑपरेटर, और एरो ऑपरेटर के बाद लेट्स हम बोलते हैं इनवैलिड। ठीक है, इनवैलिड मंथ नंबर। ठीक है, इनवैलिड मंथ नंबर। अभी तो हम इसे रन करते हैं। सो आपने देखा कुछ प्रिंट हो रहा ही नहीं है, लाइक जो हमारा ओप्पो वाला था ये प्रोग्राम जो चेक करता था कि बंदा बियर पीने के एलिजिबल है कि नहीं, ये तो इसका आउटपुट है, इसका आउटपुट भी नहीं आ रहा। तो इसका आउटपुट आने के लिए आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, इसको प्रिंट करना पड़ेगा। क्योंकि देखो ना, हमारा स्विच क्या है, स्विच वेरिएबल है। अभी वेरिएबल की अगर तुम्हें वैल्यू प्रिंट करना है तो ऑब्वियसली ना तुम्हें प्रिंट एल यूज करना पड़ेगा। तो मैं यहाँ पर करूँगा प्रिंट एल के अंदर स्विच। ठीक है, यहाँ पे मैं प्रिंट के, सॉरी अगर मिस्टेक होगा, वो वीएस कोड यूज करते करते हैं, ये ना काइंड ऑफ ऑटो कैरेक्ट की आदत हो गई है। तो देखो अभी मैं इसे प्रिंट करूंगा, तो देखो मुझे बोला है इनवैलिड मंथ नंबर, और यहाँ पे मैं 13 दिया हूँ। अगर मैं इसको 1 कर दूंगा तो ये मुझे बोलेगा क्या, जनवरी बोलेगा। अगर मैं इसे 2 किया तो मुझे क्या बोलेगा, फेब्रवरी। ठीक है, और अगर मैं इसे 3 किया तो ये मुझे बोलेगा नॉट एलिजिबल। अब तुम बोलेगा अरे भाई साहब 3rd तो मार्च होता है, हाँ मार्च होता है, लेकिन यहाँ पे हमने क्या 3rd के लिए कोई डाले की कंडीशन नहीं डाले। तो क्या करना पड़ेगा, हमें हमें करना पड़ेगा 3 एरो ऑपरेटर और फिर मार्च। ठीक है, ऐसा हमें कंटिन्यू करना पड़ेगा। और मैंने ना ये कोड फेल लिख कर रखा था, सो लेट मी जस्ट कॉपी पेस्ट। ठीक है, आप लोग लिखते रहो, मैं जस्ट की टाइम बचे जो होता है। तो ये देखो मैंने क्या किया, मैंने पेस्ट किया। सो क्या करेगा, अगर 1 हुआ तो जनवरी, 2 हुआ तो फरवरी, 3 हुआ तो मार्च एंड सो ऑन। और अगर कोई भी नंबर 2 से ज़्यादा हुआ तो बोलेगा इनवैलिड मंथ नंबर। तो देखो अभी ऐसे रन करते हैं हम लोग। सो ये देखो इससे किया मुझे मार्च। ठीक है, अगर मैं इसे करूँगा 4 तो ये मुझे कर देगा अप्रैल।